Yo, what it is. I'm about to turn on the light. What's good, y'all? It's your man, Mr. X. Get your hand out my pocket, let me throw all the lights on. Where the light at so you can see me. You see your boy. Here we go. There it is, Kyle. Platow Town. Here your boy go. I'm here. Get your hands out my mother bleeping pocket. Got the fro rocking. I know y'all like it. I know you like it. Just left this spot down in Johnny. Shout out to Johnny, my man. Uh, Bless and Nikki Black put on a great show. Fish chips and talking ish. It was dope. Or fish and grits. I'm sorry, fish grits and talking ish. It was the shit. It was the shit. It was nice. I couldn't stay the entire time. You know, I had to relieve the babysitter. She had to go somewhere. So I came and relieved her. Came in, see if I can do a quick show real quick. And my wife is down there and she's hanging out. Don't get much time to hang out, you know. So I figured, hey, go ahead, honey, enjoy yourself a little taste and do some lift. So I'm putting all our business out there, but you know, that's what we do. That's what a family do. You do what you need to do to get things done. In any case, I wanted to talk about white women are the bomb? Question mark. So I gotta say it like this: are white women the bomb? And I give you a look. Like, are white women the bomb? Now, it's an interesting title, right? Because most black men, at one point, have dealt with a white woman. Was it their greatest experience? Was it the worst experience? You have to ask black man and black man. Mine was the worst. And never in my mind did I think I was going to marry a white woman or be with her for the rest of my life. I just knew it just wasn't a match, right? But, you know, you feeling yourself. Again, I was a former athlete, 6'6", tall, dark. You know, they want the melanin up in them. So I did it, you know, repeatedly. You do what you do. But I get a file on everybody. There's a file on everybody. Everybody I meet, whether I meet you for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 days, 30 weeks, 4 years, I got a file on you. And for the most part, I give a particular personality where people know who I am and how I roll. You dig? My man is a lady left him. I didn't know that. So when he told me, I was like, yo, what's up with your lady? He just kind of gave me the look like, I said, what you do, man? He got mad. Then he retold the story. Shout out to Jay. He retold the story. But it's all good because we usually screw up. You know, we have a good woman, and I see the sister was a good woman, and I told him don't screw it up and put the ring on it, brother. You know, put the ring on it. They'll stay in hell with you. They'll follow right with you. That's one thing that was taught to me reading books was that the woman was easily submissive in regards to when the men were captured and defeated. You didn't even have to gaffle with the woman. And I'm not generalizing, but in most cases, they just went along with him because they knew the man needed them. So wherever he was going, she was going. You see what I'm saying? Where he going, I'm going. I ain't even gonna fight with you. Put me right next to him. That's one of the reasons why they came up with the Willie Lynch syndrome. Whether the letter is real or not, it doesn't matter because the tactics are. The tactics are happening right now. You go down the letter, you'll find out that everything that he's talking about applies to black people and what's being done to us right now. There's so many different obstacles, so many different situations that we're battling that you can't disagree with any one of them. And so he felt that the strongest thing on the planet was that black family. And for them not to regain control of the planet, he had to sever it. He had to make the black woman detest the black man and thus love the white man, while at the same time, he's killing, raping, and murdering both of them. Raping both of them. Sodomization. Let me get in that booty hole before I get in that coochie. And so, that's just the beginning part of it. You see, because this is what white folk do. They create a law, right, that's abhorrently racist. Then they have the law, they legally enforce it for 200-300 years. And then they say, you know what? That is illegal. Now, by that time, we're already stuck in law. Like, have you ever gone to a training for my office workers? Have you ever gone to a training, right? And it's a 3 to 4 day training. You go on the first day, you pick a seat. And each subsequent day, you sit in the same seat. So you've already been conditioned. Why? From what? Assigned seats. From kindergarten. Got your name on the seat. This is where you're going to sit every day for the year. You don't see nothing wrong with it. All right, whatever. I'll sit here. Some people had a problem with it. They marked that down. Oh, he's rebellious. He's trying to break out the matrix. Shout out to Brother Malik Muhammad. He's trying to break out the matrix. You don't want to sit in this chair, boy? Huh? It's got your name on it, boy. In this here school, you're going to sit where I tell you to. All right? Everybody else is sitting where they're supposed to sit. But your black ass ain't trying to sit there. Huh? What makes you special? Time to get some lashings. Remember, you can whip in school. And you can whip on a slave plantation. So anyway, getting back. 300 years. Now we say, you can do it now. Anti-miscegenation laws. You can now amalgamate legally, even though it's been done for thousands of years, you can legally now sleep with white women. Oh, shit. Now, this is where me and Cynthia G differ. She generalizes like all niggas just want white women. Nah. Any blind man can see that the black woman is the greatest thing on the planet. No matter how you really got to be sick upside down off your head. And what she don't, man, these dudes are cheating on they white women with black women. They don't tell you that. They don't tell you that. The white women scared to death when they go somewhere with you in a black club or a black area where black people going to be at, especially when black women going to be at, they scared to death. Because they know we look better. See now, the anti-miscegenation laws, right? Once we can freely have sex with white women, and that's all you saw because they had the still pictures and the movies and things like that in the early 1900s, and they were really starting to take off. What's that movie called? Shawshank Redemption. And they would show the movie with the white woman, and each generation there'd be a different white woman. I mean, she looked the same, but she was a different white woman. And so that was the picture of beauty, because you ain't seen no sisters. The only black woman you saw was Mammy. You ain't seen no fine sisters till you seen Dorothy Dandridge. But up until that point, you seen white woman, white woman, white woman, white woman. So you were conditioned to be and see and love and think and beautify white women. So in your mind, what Malcolm X said, you came to New York and you wanted a Cadillac and a white woman. That was your agenda. Back in the 50s and 60s, you came from down south. You saw all the movies. And you're like, damn, I'm going to get me a Cadillac and a white woman. Up here, you can mess with white women. I heard around here, in this little park, you can fool white women. Damn. So I'm going to get me one. And that's what you did. Now, is white women the bomb? If you've been conditioned to think that the white woman was bomb, if the personification of beauty and excellence and sexiness was put in front of you and it had a white female face, that's what you would think. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. 20 years from now, when you're old and see now, 1 + 1 is going to be 2. So 20 years in the making, you watching, white woman, blonde hair, straight hair, the same look. She don't change her look at all. Hollywood don't change her look at all. Especially Hollywood now. Fifth Element. She's the supreme being. She's the oldest, what's that, Lucy. Everybody know Lucy Black. They said, fuck that, fuck you. We gonna make her white. Because I'm the white man, and I control Hollywood, and I'm gonna say the chick from the Avengers, who's the only chick in the Avengers, and our sisters, the Dora Milaje, who's in the Avengers, they gotta be bald. But this bitch, she gotta have long hair. What you've been seeing on Hollywood and in television for the last 80 to 100 years. Long hair white woman. That's what you've been saying. So the law passes. They got the loving story, and they got all these different laws and stuff like that. Where people going to court talking about I love my white man or I love my white woman and all this other shit. And nobody was going to court as a black man to take a white woman to court and say, hey, I want to be with her. They hang your ass. Now, white man can do it. This is white man law. White man land, white man government. So they say, hey, wink, wink, this is my wife. Wink, wink, meaning this is my bed witch. Her pussy's so good, I think I'm just going to chill with her and not marry a white woman. But I put the clause in terms of the wealth that I garner. I'm going to put some provisions on there so that y'all get like half of it back or most of it or whatever have you. If she married another black dude or something like that, I'll hook you up. I got you, because we got to have the wealth, you see. Got to have the wealth and power in our land. You dig? Wink, wink. So, if you see the picture, the screenshot on the actual video, you'll see that it's a bunch of white women painted as black. There's been a story going on that IG models have been busted for painting themselves black. See, it's kind of like that flip crazy thing, right? White people desperately want to be us again. They want to be reconsumed by us. And shout out to Majin Buu. Anybody know they Dragon Ball Z, right? They come from us, right? There's really no origin. There is no origin. They come from us, right? We all shades and colors. You've seen a black woman who was so light, she looked white, she could pass for white, but you knew she was black. You just couldn't really explain it. Excuse me. You couldn't really explain it. And then you go back down the line, you see, she got black parents. You see? But if you do the history, you'll find out, again, that we're every shade. And pictures will tell you that, but just common sense. We don't critical think. They make you say that we came from some cracker. No, man, you don't get black from white. You get white from black. You start at black. Then you get light until you are black. When you die, you white as fuck. You don't get black. You understand? When you die, you get white. Black, yes, black people get pale in the motherfucker when they dead. That's death. But they tell you blackness is death. See, they flip everything. When they got control, they read the scriptures and said, we got 6,000 years. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're going to push it beyond that. We ain't dying out. We ain't going out like that. So they'll change with the times. At one point, it's like, this nigga ever touched this white woman, we going to burn him and 3 generations of his family. Now, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. But the IG queens, with all the mixation of the DNA, you got white women out there that's built like sisters. Shout out to Bless. I went, my brother Bless, we went and we built, it was like a month ago. We was chopping up good game, some ideas or whatever. I won't put them ideas out there, but it was some good ideas. And when we left at the end of the night, some white women, 4 or 5 white women came through. It was practical. I said, watch out for them devils. You got a little mad at me, you know. He was like, I'm calling them devils, and unless they show you they're a devil and all that. I said, bro, I'm gonna call them devils, man. I got another 5, 6, 7 years of calling them devils, and maybe after that. But I called them devils specifically because they were attractive white women. You see, built a little bit like black women, so they get around brothers and can tear a whole black town up. See, back in the day, the hate would be heavy when white women came into a bar or a black neighborhood. Look at these bitches. We done peed all around this. This is our territory right here. Who y'all here to see? I remember when I was 9 and 10, 11 years old, my homeboys, he flirted with a white girl one time or dated her for a couple weeks. Every time the sister talked to him, they was like, don't mess with him, he like white girls. Every time. Every time. You see, when we dealing with the nation or a nation, you can tell how strong it is by dealing with the women. And I laid a few jokes yesterday at the Black Expo. Shout out to the Black Expo. To the sisters and they ain't jump on it, which worried me. I was bringing masculinity. That purse, you know, some sisters were selling purses or whatever. I can't buy no purse. I get it for my wife. I can't be walking around with no purse. Like, oh, you can do, you know, you can do whatever you want. It might be a purse that you can see. I remember 10 years ago, I said that. They were like, yeah, you can't wear no purses. I might have to look at you a little crazy. I used to tell that joke all the time. And through the nation of the people, you can tell how the response was. Because then it'd be like, oh, are you wearing purses? All right, you know, because when the sisters look at you, they check you out. Whether you're married or not, they check you out. So you throw a little joke out there, you see how they bite. Oh, you like that? Okay, all right. Well, teach his own. But I noticed it wasn't with the strength and the guff that it used to be. So I see that we're continuously weakening, which is scary. Because this particular topic, this particular show is dealing with white women. Now, going back to IG queens, they decided they wanted to paint themselves black. Why? Because they want to be black. Why? Because they come from us, right? Exchanging in the DNA, they realized now all of a sudden they were getting the attributes that black women have. And see, white men know, any white man of substance does not deal with a white woman who's been with a black man. They got to think about that. They're not following them. Why? Because they shit is small. Let's keep it real. They got this going on. They got this going on. And they know the black man is the greatest. They know we like this. We like this. This is facts now. Let's be real. Francis West Wilson. Bam. They got a whole lot of shit. White people got a whole lot of shit going on with them. The white man want to bounce on the dick. Yeah, I know it's gay. Look it up. I know it's gay. Look it up. Look it up. That's where they come from. The greatest form of love is with a white man and a little white boy. This is facts. I'm not bullshitting. Notice when they joke around, there's always some gay shit. Notice they always be doing some gay shit. When they joking around, white men get together, they always hugging each other and you know what I'm saying? Brothers ain't never been like that. We chilling, you know, we hug, we dab each other up and shit, but it's masculine. We here with ours. You know what I'm saying? What's good, bro? You know, we here and we hanging out and we chilling even when we drinking. And you sitting watching white boys, man, they be doing all sorts. Get your hand in my pocket. This we come hard. We come hard with ours. So get back to the spray painting devils. These women, right? Now I know you done seen some white women that's fat and they get with brothers. I never could figure that out. I guess I could. You know, you do that every now and then. You take that L because, you know, she don't really say no, and you know, she feeds you and all that other stuff. You know, it's like slave stuff. We still like runaway slaves looking for a slave master, whether it's a man or a woman. Whether it's a man or a woman. I'm not talking about homosexual in terms of the man. I'm talking about the man in terms of for jobs, for a level of security, housing, things of that nature. But for the women, yes, they end up being the master. Because we can sleep with them, we can ride in the side of their car, we can ride their car without a license, you know what I mean? We got the boot thing going on with our ankle and stuff, we just got out, so we need somewhere to stay, so, you know, the big fat, the PS7 has come out, so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this because I know I ain't even got to be all that good. But she ain't got no man because she fat and ugly, and I know that. And she taking advantage. And I'm going to take advantage. That's what that's about. But when you get the white woman that was, because I did that myself, when you get the white woman that's built like a sister, you make sure you ain't missing nothing. Because in that mind, we still think the white woman is like this. Why? Because it's been shown to us day in and day out. And that's why it's important that we put positive images of our sisters up. No matter what they wearing, they look great. They ain't got to be half butt naked. We ain't got to, Islamic sisters be holding it down, cover it all up. But the beauty is in the eye beholder and all that good stuff, but it's culturalized, really. You say it's beauty in the eye beholder, but it's really culturalized. Once you grow that child up to believe that it's beauty and beautiful and cute and sexy and all that stuff, you indoctrinate him. You indoctrinate her. So when he sees the white woman, he's like, what's this? Oh yeah, we covered that in chapter 32. That's the white woman. We got to tell him the truth. This is what she looked like. Because of amalgamation, because of the gene splicing, she's been able to mimic the black woman's phenotype. Except she's still pale skinned and she still wants to be a black woman. And you have to watch out for them. Because the white man knows he can't handle no hips and booty and breasts like that. And a black man can't wait to get his hands on it. And when he does, that woman ain't, when you go black, you know, that's some real shit. Once you go black, you never go back. The white man see that. Any white man with substance, power, influence. Oh yeah, we got it. I mean, answer any question you want. Ask any question you want. We got to answer for it. We got to answer for it. No, any white man with substance don't want a white woman who's been with a black man. And if you see him with her, those are your anomalies. There's always an anomaly. Don't argue from the 10%. That don't make no sense. The majority says most white men who are of any substance ask a white woman, especially if there's a look. Trust me, I know. There's a particular look white women have that they only deal with black men. Look at the clothing. If they wear the type of clothing that black women wear, they only deal with black men. They only deal with black men. Don't matter what the race, or don't matter what the social status, what the economic status, political status, it don't matter. They have that look, they only deal with black men. Why they don't touch with a black man? The images that they've seen is something that is attracting to them, it's sexy. You see how magnificent we are, and they need that melanin. That shit about having half children with pretty hair, light skin, you know, a little melanin in them. That's real. These women will be like, I want my children to not to be pale like me. Just like the black man be like, I want them to be dark like me. I want pretty light-skinned children. You got them children confused in a motherfucker. Not knowing what's going up and what's going down. So these white women who are trying to paint themselves as black, even though they still have a massive envy of being white and the black woman being the best out of all the women, they know they still have the privilege, they still have the power. They're not ever going to give that up. And they don't play fair. See, they tell us to play fair so they can play dirty. So they know the most popular IG women or IG models are black. They leaving that. See, now the IG thing changes the game because the mainstream model was controlled by the white establishment. So they can tell you you had to be white, 5'7", 109 pounds. Don't nobody like no woman like that. I ain't never want no woman like that. I told my wife gain 20, 30 pounds. Who tells a woman to gain 20 or 30 pounds? Because he want to see the big booty. Black men like booty. We love it. Follow the booty. Shout out to R.I.P. Dick Gregory. The booty. That's the treasure. Remember the pirates looking for the booty? They called it the booty. It was the treasure. We want the treasure. It was gold. He who has all the gold makes the rules. So the IG queens, you can't be no IG model and have a little booty. That's not how it works. Anybody trying to see that? We trying to be like, God damn. So if you look at the picture, if you recognize some of these women, you see how they felt. Now this is about business. This is about business. So they're figuring it out. They figured out something. They seen on this one here that we control, they getting more money. The black woman had to be getting more money. Why else would you, other than your self-hate that you got, because white women do suffer from self-hate themselves. Yes, they do. That's why you got all these images. For them, the dominant society got to tell them they pretty. Even though the dominant society know they ugly. And they know that. So they got to keep seeing all these movies with all these female stars that can do all these, you know, they can whip 8 men ass at one time, chick from Avengers, and, you know, she's the most beautiful woman in the land, and everybody around them want to be with her. Ain't no black people nowhere to be found. And so this movie is one of the greatest movies of all time. You know what I'm talking about, fucking Walt Disney's greatest ass. The same motherfucker that gave you Black Panther, by the way. I want you to know that. Even though he dead, this is how they work. Even though he dead, he's still alive. See, we the only one that give up big business. Beats by Dre. We give up big business, make some money, and sell it. If that ain't the system, I don't know what to tell you. These motherfuckers got their names on their organizations and their businesses from 300 years. Smith & Wesson, nigga, been around since the Civil War. Look, they got the names on it. Check how long they've been around. All of them about 100 years. When we get some shit, nigga, 5 years, we gone. It's gone. I sold that shit, nigga. Sold that shit for a cool bill. Now they keep that shit for generations. But this is what happens though. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. They're made an offer they can't refuse. I tell people this. Why would you sell a business that's on the rise right here? It's going. Forget the real story. Let's think critically. Because they're gonna give you the information and who knows what the real information is. But let's deal with it right now. You have a business, Beats by Dre, you get billions of dollars, right? The brother Johnson that owned BET, Rob Johnson, owned the Bobcats. Why are you selling when these crackers get a hold of their teams, football and basketball, and they never let it go? Only the weak investors do. But the Bob Krafts and the Maras from the Giants, the teams that won Super Bowls, Jerry Jones, that shit staying in the Jones family forever. He got his sons up there, who I think he owns it now, and he got his grandkids up there and his great grandkids. He's not playing. The Cowboys gonna be owned by the Joneses forever. They locking in their team. They don't give a fuck. They're not playing. But let us make a couple dollars off something. We selling that shit. But anyway, let me get back. We are dominating the IG model scene. The Instagram models are black. They bad. And the white women are now cut out of this. And so what they got to do is paint themselves. See, like, okay, I got the look, I got the body, I got the boobs, but I want those extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? IG models. Man. Now I don't know if they do prostitution. I don't know what they going on. I don't like it as it is from a cultural perspective, from a revolutionary perspective. That our women in our culture are not relying on the black man. They're doing whatever they got to do to get their money. And we can't be IG models. And I will never tell a man to be an IG model of any sort. If you model in mainstream or whatever, that's cool. But if you were there taking pictures and all that other stuff, bro, I gotta, teach his own, bro. But I would never tell a brother to do that. This is some of the things the sisters set up. This is the system that we've been born into. Like Tupac said, I was born in this world, I didn't make it. I'm a product of it. And the sister said, use what you got to get what you want. Powerful sister said that. So powerful, I'm forgetting the name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. And that's what our sisters is doing. So is white women the bomb? That's really the critical question. I'm going to end it here. That obviously we got to get back to our own women. We got to get back to the black family. I can give you a whole spiel, but right now I'm just kicking game. That we in wartime teachers. This is my phrase from here on out. We in wartime teachers. So these are not going to be popular teachings, right? I can't tell my young black man, listen. The early ages, black woman, black, black. But when he come of age and puberty hit, now he in an environment where there's white women and he starts to inquire about it. And he gets older. Unless there's a culture put in place, a society put in place where, listen, you know the rules about that. If you sleep with a white woman, we find out he's X, Y, and Z. We shooting you in your knee. X, Y, Z, we shooting you in your knee. Second time, it's your other knee. Third time is right in the middle of your goddamn dome. Wartime teachers. I could say that if it was set up. But considering if he deal with me 2 hours and it's black power all the way, then he go home and he watch Lucy Liu and whoever these other white chicks are from all the other movies. My cousin Denny. I'm old movies right now. Any given Sunday, the owners is the bad white chick. She was in a couple of movies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So if he go home and watch those movies, and he sees the commercials, even in YouTube, you can't escape them. You can't escape them. In the ads, white woman with blue ass eyes. Those are the eyes. Those are the last tint you have before you die. I saw that on my grandfather. Man, he had blue eyes. Said he always had blue eyes. I don't remember that. It's like older people have blue eyes. And you start to realize the eye shade of death. White blue, stringy hair. They are death. Man, the boys fucked up. Boys fucked up on that. Fucked up the church's money. God damn. But to get back, because I'm kicking game right now, I would tell the young man, listen, try it, all right? I can't tell you not to do it all the way. I'm going to tell you this one thing. Do not be falling in love with these women, all right? Don't be making no babies with these women, all right? If you got to do it, put the clamp on it. I'll show you how to do that. We'll get the banana. We'll do that. We got to do those things. We got to get the banana, get the condom, go through the whole process. Me and him. You know what I mean? Wear this every time you deal with a white woman. Don't, you know what I mean? Listen, because I can't tell you right. I've done it. I got a child by it. I've done it. Worst time in my life. Not the boy, just the whole process, the whole situation. A big waste of time. But if I did do that, I wouldn't have met my wife. So you never know how these things go. But we hopefully be able to create a culturation where we have women, young boys set up with young women, and they court themselves like they used to back in the day. When small towns and stuff, dudes be marrying their high school sweetheart, you know. But the society went from 3 channels from television to 2,000 channels. So now you want to go to Aruba, nigga, you want to go to Florida, you want to go to Puerto Rico. I'm trying to live my life, dog. So wartime teachings, I gotta say, keep your consciousness. Develop yourself. You know what I mean? Have several different forms of income. Be an entrepreneur. Get a job initially. Use that money to build your business. I would say go to technical school before you go to educational school. You go to technical school, you build your own business, you build it up into an empire. Now you can hire young black folk who are leaving school with a degree in the field that you specialize in, and now you can hire them. Get your little Puerto Rican, get your little Cuban, you know, test the waters and stuff like that. You have to do that. You have to give the black man the time to play. I'm not going to tell him to get married at 19. Play a little bit, around 27, start to bring it down. Tell the sisters the truth. I like to date, you know, I'm a revolutionary brother. You dig what I'm saying? And I just like to date and test the waters and stuff like that. I don't want to tell the sisters something. I don't want to say one thing and do another. In terms of relationship, we got wartime teachers. And maybe you, Lucy Lou, and Boogie Boo. You know what I mean? You might have a couple sisters around, you know, who love your fire, your energy, and want to be down. We got to give the wartime teachings, especially dealing with dating. That's a man thing. This is to the brothers. Because what they'll do, man, and Chancellor Williams deals with this, and Irritated Genie deals with this as well. When you're dealing with, in the past, the so-called half-breed has always been a detriment to black society. They've always been used as a weapon against us, right? So now we have to deal like this. We have to say, okay, they're on their last legs. They're going to fight to the last breath. What has been done is they've gene dumped us. They've got white woman, black man. They make a child, little half boy. He spends more time with the woman. The father's working doing his thing. So he's more with the white family than he is with the black family. So the white woman raises him as a white man. So he's in an all-white school, right? That's all he's around is white school. So hopefully he's still heterosexual. About 13, 14, he had a bunch of white girls as girlfriends. So he meets a white girl, they marry, or they have a baby. Now the percentage is dropping even further. Went from half to what, 33%, 25%? And you see where I'm going with mine? As it goes, look at Muhammad Ali. Look at Muhammad Ali, and then look at his grandson. His grandson's a white boy. The greatest of all time, etched out in DNA. And he couldn't speak. He look at the picture. He like, ain't this a bitch? Honorable Elijah Muhammad is rolling over right now. You talking to Honorable Elijah Muhammad right now. Like, man, I don't know what happened, man. They got us. I couldn't talk no more fighting on them damn fights. And I can tell that boy, don't leave them white women alone. Leave them alone. My daddy was jet black. My first wife was jet black. But he was dealing with it too. You see what I'm saying? As strong as you is, as strong as you claim to be, he was like, hey, black man, black woman, yeah. And then you come to find out, you got a really light ass wife. Damn, do you hate yourself, brother? Do you not want a chocolate woman around you? The essence, triple darkness, the essence of the universe, of power, of existence, God's consciousness, jet black. No, you don't want it. You want biracial? You still out, brothers. I got my eye on you, brother. I got my eye on you. Because the melanin must be dark. The white woman is trying to get with the black man to save the white race. They have to gene dump. You got to create a society to do that. So if they have the child must be white folks the majority of the time. So the biracial black boy thinks he's white. Speaking the King's English better than him. We Africans, we not supposed to be able to speak the King's English the best. That's why I personally stumble over words purposely. This is their language, it ain't ours. Our language don't even go like this. This shit make my head hurt. Learning these words so I can sound intelligent. But I'm around my dudes like, yo man, we can do it like this, without having one word that's over 9 letters. And they understand and it sounds good to the motherfucker. And they understand the plan is good to the motherfucker. But to speak to black people on a grand scale, you got to have, you know, Malcolm did his studying. That's all you could do in prison during that time was read the dictionary and read anything he got his hands on. A lot of brothers had that story. And so when it got out, there was boom, 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 and nobody used it like Malcolm. Nobody used it like Malcolm. I mean, we got to get to wartime teachings. I may do a show on that, wartime teachings. Dealing with the 9 areas of activity. That's what I deal with, because that's what we're dealing with, white supremacy. 9 areas of activity dominated by white supremacy. And we're in wartime teachings. People are not going to like this shit. They're not going to like it. I can already see it. So you want to change, but you don't want to go through it. You want to tell you that your friend Becky got to go. Your friend Allison got to go. I know these good white folks. I know they helped you out. I got somebody saying the white girls will hold you down, open the door for you so that you can get in. Fuck, that shit got to go. Becky and them got to go. Close the door. We don't want to. We'll find another door. It's just like the elevator. When the elevator too full, you feel like you can fit 1 or 2 more people in there. You're like, nah, we'll catch the next one. Yeah, Becky, go ahead. Close the door. We'll catch the next one. Sister, when you get in, you hold the door for your sisters. Stop waiting for other motherfuckers to do shit that you can do. Strategic. Wartime teachers. You get on a motherfucking job and you get 6 figures, we get to the table. We going to figure it out. Get your hand in my pocket? Fuck that. We all up in your pocket. You want 13 homicides in Albany. 13 homicides. That's what we're dealing with in the last 5 months. Wartime teachers. People who are getting executed. When there's a shot through the door, through the window at night, that's a hit. That's an execution. They can always find a black shooter to kill somebody. This dude fight for the people, man. He's building schools for the black children, grocery stores so the children can eat, think tanks, all that, changing the entire outcome, the entire perspective of black culture. Looking out for everybody. They'll find a nigga that'll blow my goddamn heads out. Blow my goddamn head off. That's devil's language. Let's start with that white woman. They'll send a white woman at you. They used to do that with all the motherfucking groups. Panthers was fucking the shit out of white women. The White Panthers, the White Allies. Yeah, they was up in there. Elaine Cleaver, Elaine Brown, yeah. So trust me. Wartime teachings. You gotta leave them alone. You do a little taste or whatever. Don't be falling in love with these chicks. They try to snap. Look, the coochie got a claw on it. They'll cry. They'll snap you, pull you in, and you be stuck. You got 2 or 3 kids by a fat, ugly white woman trying to figure out what in the hell? How the hell this happened to me? IG queens. Get out. Get out. Don't exploit yourself like that. You don't need to do that. If the devil's going to do it, that's what they do. That's why they paint themselves white. They want to look like you. They're missing out on the money. They want all the money. They used to having all the money. They used to power and control. See, we happy with a job with a slave thinking $13, $14 an hour. That's good. That's good. I ain't mad at that. These motherfucking white people, man, 6 figures. 6 figures. They out there Ubering. I ain't lying. They out there Ubering. One guy I know, I won't say his name, guy I ref with, made a statement. Said he left a bank with some banking issues. Something about them taking out too much money per month. And he had 30,000. He had to let that be known. He had $30,000 in the savings. Nigga, I ain't never seen $3,000 in my bank account. This motherfucker said he had 30,000 in his savings. $30,000. I'm broke. I guess I'm the masses. That's why I'm fighting the fight. I'm part of the masses. I'm not ever gonna claim to be rich. And if you're a rich black person, you're never in the fucking movement. Rich black people ain't never in the motherfucking movement. Dr. King made a pretty penny back in the day. That is an outlier. Notice I said Dr. King, who died in 1968. It's 2018. They made sure no rich niggas was gonna be on the front line. Al Sharpton, the black activist, he making $1 million a motherfucking year off his stuff. I'm supposed to say I'm supposed to think he a revolutionary. $1 million a year. You know what the fuck I do with $1 million a year? That's why they don't want me to have the money. Give me the money. We gonna have some shit up in here. And you can't bring your white woman. SoundCloud.com/GYHOMP. Get your hand in my pocket. Black Hot Fire, we're coming. We're coming to Black Hot Fire. You thought this was hot? You thought this was hot? I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it to Black Hot Fire Network. We about to make this thing blow up. So we can get paid talking real shit. And I got more time to do work in the city. Got to do work. Work got to be done. We got to free the people up. I got to be able to take care of my family. I got to be able to feed my family, clothe them, and shelter them. Then I got to be able to do the same thing to the people. We need resources. We need monies. So if you ain't gonna fight in the front lines or whatever, then you can throw a little $2 on it, $5 on it. You do that shit with the weed. You ain't put in on this, man. You put a little $2 on it. You get the little pint of Hennessy rock. You put a couple dollars on it. You know what I mean? Your brakes fail. You got to put dollars on it. You know what it is. Stop acting like you don't put money on shit. Stop eating the Doritos and give us the Doritos money. Stop eating pork and give us the pork money. Stop drinking fucking soda and Sprite and whatnot and give us that money. They make billions of dollars off us. My father loved Pepsi. Drink Pepsi. Oh, he drank Pepsi more than water. Which is probably why I don't like water. My wife's trying to get me to drink more water. I need to drink more water. But all that money that was spent on Coke, both Cokes, Coke, Pepsi, could be spent on revolutionary purposes or for people that's on the ground so they can do the work. So if they're subsidized, they don't sell out. Because the cracker always got to check. Here, man. Here, I know you like Jennifer. I know you like her. We got Jennifer. We got Tammy. We've got Peggy. And we've got $1 million check. Just stop all that revolutionary stuff. Stop all that independent stuff. Your own schools. Poppycock! You guys do fine in our schools. You get good jobs where you make good wages. You wear nice clothes that we make for you, that we really don't make for you because you can't fit them because you bulge out of them because we make them for white people specifically, but you wouldn't wear them, so we sell them to you too. Jessica, come over here. He looks tense. Come over here, Jessica. He looks tense. Why don't you you guys go in that room? You know what? You go in that room, then afterwards I'll fly you on my get on my yacht. We go to my private airport. We'll take you to Tahiti. You go to Tahiti with Jennifer, Jessica, and Wilhelmina. You go with them. We got you, buddy. We got you. We know you like it, and we always sell out. We say, where do I sign? Take me. I'm gonna take 3 white women to a place where you got the blackest black woman on earth. That's how fucked up we are. That's real talk. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Tahiti. I'm gonna go to Dominican Republic. I'm gonna go to Cuba. and the white man gave me 3 white women to take it, I'm gonna go and take the white women. Are you crazy? With the $1 million check. So when you see the baddest white women, I know that's why y'all logged in. Y'all saw the white chicks. Y'all was hoping to see some white women, wasn't y'all? I know you was. That's why we use the screenshots. Nah, it's about me getting on your ass for lusting after them. Give them a couple seconds. I mean, literally, give them a couple seconds, and then be out. and then be out. Because when it come down to revolutionary conversation, oh, I got people talking shit. Oh, what's good? What's good? I got people talking shit. I know that's right. Oh man, look at that. We got. Look at this. I believe. We got some. we got some cats that was mad that thought they would see a bunch of white women. And they not seen a bunch of white women. And they mad. Well, let me get y'all. Now that y'all all coming in, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. If y'all talking to each other, that's fine. Come on in. I'm getting at you white women right now. I know you like white women, bro. I know. That's why we getting at you right now. That's why I gave you the screenshot that I gave you. You dig? So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me be real right here. While y'all all here, all 29 y'all right here. Let's look at it. Let's look into it right now. All right, all the trolls, kick rocks. But right now, all your white women are cheating on you with black dudes. All of them. Whether you're a black man or not, they cheating on you with another black man. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. So I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to give y'all some advice right now. So you know. They cheat on you with a black man right now. And see, when you got these IG queens painting themselves to be black women, they're telling you what they want to be. Everybody wants to be black. See, this is why society does this. This is why society puts something out. See if the black people, we got to solidify it. We got to accredit it. We got to make it real. So you put it out there. Black people look at it. I can dig that. I can dig that. And it get hot. Every artist that's out dealing with a culture that we dominate, they put it out to us. If we don't dig it, we be like, get this shit out of here. Even white folks, when they got to change their, all right, we got to come up with a new gimmick. So you got Justin Bieber in the hood doing push-ups. Really? But they know there's going to be some Negroes out there because he done paid to play. Understand? He done paid somebody to come out into the hood because you can't go to no random hood. You got to go to an accredited hood. So you give up some money, then you go out there with some brothers who will circle him, make sure he's safe, and he do some push-ups and sing a song a little bit, dap some people up, and they put the story out, and they see if black people grab onto it. If we grab onto it, oh, Justin Bieber's black again. Because remember, he was just a little cute white boy, a little gay white boy. Then when he was with his peoples, oh, he was doing nigga jokes. So, this is what I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to let you know. For all you gay dudes. Because I know where your culture came from. So when you say all that shit to me, you say that to other people, I already know. You like yourselves more than you like your women. So your women coming to me, they're realizing that you guys, sexuality is just a little, you want to do the butt play just a little bit too much. So they said, we're going to deal with the brothers, because in the brothers' culture and heritage, there is none of that. They don't deal with that. That's why society got to press upon us the gay shit. That's why we need water and food and shelter. People homeless. Like, no, we put $5 million in this new plan for this gay curriculum. That's what we need. Now the water's brown. There's asbestos all over the high schools. Schools are shutting down. We need funding. No, that's not what we need. We need a gay goddamn curriculum. That's what we need. We need a gay curriculum. Now, For the feminists out there who use this language so very well, the white patriarchy, right? White patriarchy. Talking about white men. So whoever's pushing this is not female. It's men. Those 8 men around the table, they exist. They make these decisions. And they decided, let's make the goddamn world gay. And the white women like, no, we not done with this. You can have your little movements and all that other stuff, and you can put these people in front of camera and talk about school being gay. But they know where to go. They've always wanted to come around us. See, that's how you get in that position where you can be with a black man and tell him that I love you and you need to be with me. And this is 16th century. This is 1600s. No, I can't do that. Is you crazy, master? Kill me. Well, if you don't, I'm gonna say you raped me. What are you supposed to do? Even now, Bill Cosby. Even now, he said it back then. They was waiting for some type of excuse just to kill you. They was waiting for some type of excuse. I'm kicking it real to y'all right now. Y'all mad right now. Y'all mad right now. But that's fine. Y'all can be mad. I got to give it to you straight. White or black, orange, blue, whatever. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. So the IG queen thing is just. I mean, y'all all jumped in here because y'all saw all them pretty white girls, or you thought that was black. No, they not. They white girls. No frills. Check out my man Khalid Muhammad. He tells you all about the white woman. He goes into it a little deeper. And it's not hate, but if you call it hate, I don't give a damn. This is black love. Black men, get you a black woman. White man, go to hell. Alright? SoundCloud.com/GYHOMP. SoundCloud. Go and subscribe right now. Subscribe to this channel right now. Subscribe to this channel right now. If y'all dug this show, it's 52 minutes. If y'all dug this show, leave me a message. Direct message me. Don't threaten me with my life. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Come on, man. Just leave me be. This is Mr. X here. This will get your hand in my pocket. I don't play that. We getting it in. Goddamn white woman. I had her. That was a long time ago. I'm a black man. I'll be cool, man. And the rest of you trolls, go fuck yourself. Peace.